Here's a couple of good reasons as to why you should use Skin Baron to buy and sell your skins. On average, they are 30% cheaper than the Steam market, so there's an awful lot of money to be saved. It's a safe environment. They have more than 1 million skins up for grabs, all different types. And even more important as well, you can sell your skins, get money to your bank account, or you can buy them using credit card, mobile pay, etc. Germany-based company, they pay their taxes, they're very legit, safe environment, so get going. I've done it before and I want to do it again. I want to make sure that every single one of you guys out there, whenever you're loading up Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you're prepared, you're ready, and you're warmed up to go in there, fight, get your elo, get your matchmaking rank, and win the goddamn game. Welcome to the 2022 perfect warm-up routine. I've divided this video into 3 different sections. First and foremost, the movement section. You want to make sure that you can move freely around in the game without bumping into any corners, without missing any jumps, or basically not feel comfortable when you're moving around. Movement in Counter-Strike is essential if you want to be a good player, so warming up and practicing your movement is a great idea. Second, of course, the aim training. You want to make sure that when you head into a matchmaking game, when you head into a face-it fight, that your aim is crisp, that you're ready to take on the duels, because there's going to be duels 24/7 in Counter-Strike. And then third section, you combine section 1, movement, combine section 2, aim, into one section, number 3, which is game ready scenarios. So you better pay close attention to this video, guys, because I promise you that if you practice like this and if you warm up like I'm showing you in this video, you will come out as a better Counter-Strike player than before watching this video. So make sure to pay attention. First and foremost, I want your movement to be crisp. I want to make sure that you're feeling the game, that you're feeling comfortable moving around in Counter-Strike. So head into your workshop and get some of the movement maps. It could be the Betway movement challenge, it could be the Csgo hub that offers you a lot of different warm-up methods, it could be the jumps training. I'll take my base point right here in the Csgo hub map, as there's a course that allows you to jump certain jumps, move around in certain different ways that will allow you to master your movement and get warmed up with your movement. So get into Csgo hub and be ready with me. I'll leave a link below the video where you can download the map. Once you go into the map, you hit movement, you hit KC, and you're ready. Now, this course you may have seen before in one of my warm-up or movement videos, but it's one of those courses that allows you to, I guess, experience it at a lot of different levels. Now, the first couple of jumps are relatively easy. You just jump and you jump and you jump. Using crouch, using your movement right here, long jumps, and as said, if you find this part of the map hard, that's good. You practice until it's easy for you. You want to make sure that you're warming up, getting up to the fence, getting over here, doing a high jump right here where you're crouching. See, even I fail once in a while. You do another long jump, etc, etc. You continue. Now, the reason I want you to warm up your movement is that the more comfortable you're feeling in the movement, the more comfortable you'll be in certain aim duels as well, where you're using your movement to position yourself in the best possible scenario in order to take down your opponent. Now, running through this course is definitely gonna help you to warm up your movement. And once you're into the groove, right, you can do it faster and faster and faster, and try to minimize mistake. Try to do double jumps right here. Don't mess anything up. Hitting every single jump so far, etc. Once I get over to the tough part right here, this is when you turn in your skill. Can I make the long jump? Yeah. Can I make the stair jump? Yeah. Right? You're just going for it. Oh, I failed. Well, you move on, boys. You move on, because you're failing a couple of times. And that's why we warm up. The more you fail, the more aware you get that you're not perfect in your movement. And the less you fail, I guess, when you're warming up, the more stable you are, the higher your bottom level of your movement is. So make sure you use this course, make sure you learn this course, and make sure you don't get discouraged, sorry. It doesn't matter how good you are at doing this course, it doesn't matter how fast you can do it. See if you can beat my time in 46 seconds. Fact of the matter is, the more you do this course, the more you learn of this course, the better. Warm up your movement, get comfortable with your movement, because it's gonna help you when we move into part 2, which is the aiming department. All right, we may as well get into it. Let's get some pre-fire going. Now, while I'm playing this, it's important to notice 2 things. It's okay to fail. It's okay to get killed by a bot. These bots on refrag servers are ruthless. If you miss too much and if you expose too much of your body, you will be destroyed. But the next minute, I'm gonna play some pre-fire so you can see how you get into the rhythm and allow myself to die a couple of times as well. Let's see if I still got it. As you can see, I'm using my movement already. I don't want to expose too much of my own body. Just exposing myself to one bot at a time. Otherwise, they'll kill me. They're ruthless. But already now, I'm starting to combine my aim with my movement in this pre-fire course. And as you can see, if you miss your shots, these bots will punish you. So it's a great reality check as well. You want to make sure that you're obviously fast. You got it under control. But again, you miss your shots, the bots will punish you. I've played this before, as you can see, so I know where the bots are. And that's a great advantage. Once you get familiar with the map, once you get familiar with the bots, you can start to move faster. And faster. And faster. And see if you have what it takes in order to be a pre-fire king. Oh, I forgot about a bot. I shouldn't have done that. Got punished instantly. There we go. Finished. Great way of warming up. Pre-fire, pre-fire, pre-fire. You run through this course 4 or 5 times and you're ready, right? You're pre-firing your way into it. Let's move on to part 2 of the aim training. Part 2 of the aim warm-up. What I'm going to show you now is something called Crossfire. I think it's the best thing ever to happen to me in terms of warming up, because it's a game mod that is kind of replicating in-game scenarios where bots are peeking out from different positions and you gotta be ready for it. So if you've never seen Crossfire before, if you've never warmed up like this before, I think this will be a groundbreaking experience for you. So pay close attention and see exactly how I'm using this tool in order to get fully ready for my Counter-Strike games. Hit the start button right here and we're ready. I have to stay in with the green circles, and as you can see, the bots are peeking out, and oh, I wasn't fast enough. I died. There we go. Boom. Moving on to the next level. You can see how I'm using my movement. I'm hiding behind the wall, because I don't want to expose myself to all the bots at the same time. I do that, I know I'm gonna die. Same here, using the movement, using the aim, using the wall again, using the movement. Alright, next position. Moving on. Gets tougher and tougher and tougher. Long range duels right here. Again, I'm using my movement to hide from the bots. I know that if I'm exposing myself too much, I'll be killed. If I'm fighting 2 bots at the same time, I'll be killed. So over now, I'm integrating my movement into playing this mod. This is just Mirage. This is just one example, my friends. You can do this on 8 to 9 different maps with Refrag, but I think Mirage is a great example. Alright, I finished. We'll take another turn where the difficulty will be raised. See how I'm getting into my flow right now? It's getting better and better and better. And basically what you're seeing right now is me getting better just by warming up using Crossfire. I'm gonna be faster than I were the first time around. See how precise I am? Know exactly how to move around. Know exactly how to play this position. Because now I've done it. And there, I fucked up. Got punished. You move on. Cool, right? Crossfire. Genius. Game-like scenarios. You gotta be ready. You gotta be efficient. And as you saw, if you're not ready, if you're missing out on your movement, if you're missing out on your aim, you will be punished by the bots. Using Crossfire to warm up is essential for my warm up now. So please integrate that into your gameplay if you want to be the next top-notch Counter-Strike player. Now let's combine the entire thing. We're done playing movement, we're done playing pre-fire, we're done playing Crossfire. Let's combine it into a real game scenario, playing free-for-all deathmatch. It is probably one of the toughest way of playing Counter-Strike. You gotta be fast, you gotta be efficient, you gotta be precise, you gotta use everything we just learned on Crossfire and pre-fire. With your aim warmed up, you're gonna be moving around. With your movement warmed up, you're gonna feel free in the server. And then it's all about hitting the shots and staying aware. And don't be too frustrated. I'm gonna die a couple of times, as you see in these clips. No doubt I'm gonna get shot in the back, I'm gonna miss a duel. Someone is gonna be faster, someone is gonna be better. Someone is gonna hit a better shot than me. But the thing is, the more you warm up, the more you play this, the less likely you are to die. The less likely you are to lose your duel, like I just did right there. You just gotta put in the practice. Put in everything we just learned, using Crossfire, using pre-fire, hitting headshots left, right, and center. And as you can see, warm-up has done me well. I'm actually hitting my shots right now. That's a great example of why you warm up. You want to make sure that what you just saw right there does not happen for you often. It will happen. Doesn't matter whether you're pro player, doesn't matter whether you're Nico, Simple, or Saibu. You will have rounds, you will have situations where you're just not hitting your shots. But you can also see right here, with 8 kills in a row, I'm on a streak. I feel comfortable. I feel free in the server. I can move around freely. All thanks to the warm-up we just did. So make sure, guys, you put in the hours, make sure you put in the work, and make sure that you put in the 3 different mods that I just showed you and combine them onto when you're playing deathmatch. That's what counts, right? You want to kill your opponents. It's cool to be killing bots, but the more real-life people you can kill in this game, the better you're gonna feel. No doubt about it. And that, my friends, was the whole point of the video. Make sure you practice the individual, I guess, attributes, skill sets you need in order to combine them all on a deathmatch server, and then you jump into your matchmaking. And then you jump into your Faceit game. It's very important to train your aim. It's very important to train your movement. It's very important to train your reflexes, your pre-firing, your cross-firing as well. You're getting addicted to that mod, trust me. It's important to train all these different skill sets. And once you're on the server and you're able to combine them in different scenarios, when you're clutching, when you're pre-firing, when you're intro-fracking, etc., you will instantly feel that you become better and better and better over time. It's simple. I often get asked, how do I become a better Counter-Strike player? And the boring answer is you play more, you practice harder. How do you think Cristiano Ronaldo got to be good at football? Well, he was playing an awful lot of football. How do you think any handball player, basketball player, or freaking polo player in the world gets good at what they do? Well, they play their sport, they play their game, and they practice an awful lot. No different here in Counter-Strike. You can be efficient, and I will tell you that if you're practicing like I just showed you right here, you are going to be more efficient than 99.9% of people playing Counter-Strike. Thus, you will get better faster. But there's no easy route. Hard work, put in the hours, put in the effort, and you will become a better Counter-Strike player. This is my warm-up routine. This is my practice routine. Make sure to use it if you want to. I promise you, do this every day for a couple of weeks. Warm up for half an hour, and you will see results. If not, I'll give you a free sub on Twitch. Who cares? Trust me, it's working.